Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Quest for Glory 3. All right, let's go head to the venomous vines. First of all, I need to pick up some rocks. There we go. All right, let's head off into the wild light green yonder. Let's head back to the bee. The honey bird. What do I have to do here? I thought it would just leave. Let's see. Where is the thing? Oh, that's right. I have to put honey on the ground. I do have honey, right? I didn't put that away, did I? Ah, good. I completely forgot that I had honey. You pour the honey onto the ground. Alright, let's head back onto it. Bye-bye! Excellent. There it is, right there. Honeybird feather. It's a soft, brightly colored honeybird feather. Excellent. Alright, now we need to go look at the venomous vines. I wonder if this is still going to be there. Nope, it's gone now. Alright. I think they were up here. Am I going to get a monster? Yes! And it is the monster that I wanted. Hello! A dinosaur. A big dinosaur. A very big and hungry dinosaur. This running relic from the Jurassic period is endangering your species. Oh, it's not. Hi. You're not really running that far. Fast. Fard. That was fard. Fast and hard. Hello. Stop that. Bad dinosaur. Bad dinosaur. Bad dinosaur. You die. You die now. There you go. Now you die. Whoop. And this does have something that we can pick up. You remove the beast's horn. Excellent. Where is it? There it is. Dinosaur horn. It weighs 40 quarks. This is a trophy of your glorious battle with a terrible running death dinosaur. It really wasn't all that terrible. It was pretty easy, actually. Alright, I think this is what I want. Up here? No. Alright, which group of rocks is it? A glacier hiccuped here, leaving behind a pile of giant hill-sized rocks. Well, that's a very interesting rock formation. Maybe it's this one down here? Yeah, okay, I think it is. The rocks here form a small alcove where some very interesting looking plants are growing. On the far side, you see some animals watching over the plants. They look like meerkats with wings. They must be meerbats. Oh. Oh. Interesting. This vine is covered with ripe, bright fruit. Whipping out your famous explorer's guidebook, you identify the creature as a meerbat. You see a young meerbat. There are holes here. These vines look like they are covered with sharp, spiky bits. Alright, let's leave and then come back. There we go. Oh no, it looks like one of them is caught. See a young mirror? Okay, it's not actually gonna tell me much. I believe I can just throw these rocks at him. And it causes it to, causes them to retract. And I think I can then come over to them. They go into the holes. Except for the little one. You see a young meerbat. No? Doesn't say much. Can I give it fruit? I didn't do any good. Think again. Well. Maybe if I leave and come back. Ah. As you approach these rocks, you notice a small meerbat watching for you. Oh. What do we have here? You see a ring of stones here. In the center of the circle is a glowing stone and some fruit from the venomous vine. Hey, alright. I notice that the venomous vines have disappeared, too. You pick up the rock, which seems to be a glowing opal. You also get the fruit and put them carefully away in your pack. Sweet. Let's take a look at those. Shoot, I guess they're on the next page. Fire opal, it weighs 6 quarks. The round, smooth stone seems to glow in your hand. Venomous vine fruit, weighs 20 quarks. You worked hard to get this fruit, but I wouldn't suggest making a snack of it. Alright, I think we have everything that we need to get the Dispel potions, so let's go ahead and do that. Hello, Tarna. There really does not seem to be enough actual houses in this section of town for the humans. Let's go ahead and head into the apothecary's shop. What's up, man? Oh, I'm so glad to see you again. I've thought about Julinar constantly since you told me about her. Is there anything else you remember about her? Oh. Wow. Tell about Feather. You tell how you got the Honeybird Feather. Like, wow, great. Now I can concoct some really neat healing pills. Tell about the vines. Tell how you got some of the fruit from the venomous vine. Wow, what an adventure. Let's tell about the Guardian. Tell Salim about your experiences with the Guardian. Great cosmic karma cookies. I'll have to take a little astral travel trip to visit the Guardian. It sounds super cool. Let's tell about the gift. You tell the apothecary how you got the gift from the heart of the world. What goes around comes around. One good deed deserves another. You did good, dude. I know I'm gonna see that heart of the world someday. Like, it's a field of dreams. Let's tell about the pool. You tell how you got the water from the pool of peace. I knew there was one out there in the savannah. I'm glad you found it. Stories here say something about a beautiful woman, magic user, making a magic spring. Someone named, let me think, Arana, that was it. That's all I know about it. Oh, no wonder. Let's tell about Julinar again. Let's say hello. And let's talk to him. No, okay. Did he take the stuff? No, he did not. Alright. There you go. Gee, you got the stuff. Hope you didn't get hurt. No. You could have used the sword, but you would have gotten poisoned, so that's what the rocks are for. You could also use a dagger. You could probably use magic as well. Hey, great, you got the feather. Now I can make some more of the pills that heal. Here, take what's left of my healing pills and trade for this fine feather. You take 3 healing pills from Celine. Wow, 3 whole healing pills. I'd rather get poison cure pills, actually. I think I need to give him this. Yes. Wow, the aura on this thing is out of sight. Awesome, man. I can make up some truly strong potions with this stuff. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right. One of these. There we go. Great, this peace water will really mellow the potion. Wow, now I can get started making up dispel potions. I got some serious study to do first, so you better come back some other day if you want to buy the dispel potions. Oh. Alright. Come back another day. Oh, I should have said goodbye. Oh well, whatever. Let's go see Krisha. See if there's, if we can talk to her about any of the stuff that we've, done or gotten or seen or whatever. Go in, hero. Sheesh. Huh. Welcome, young hero. You will find us in the back parlor. Back here? I didn't know there was a... Oh, wow. That's, some picture there. Welcome back. I hope you have found your stay with the Simbani to be pleasant. It is good to see you again, Prince of Shapir. I have spoken with Raja while you have been gone. He refuses to believe in any talk of demons and is impatient for vengeance against the Leopardmen, despite all I could say. I have worked much magic while you were away, and still I have no real evidence that there are demons here. Still, there is something to the far east which draws away my powers. Let's go ahead and greet Rakesh and Krisha. I hope you have enjoyed your adventures so far. It is always a pleasure to see you. Let's tell about Tarna. You tell about the things you have done so far in Tarna. There's so many more experiences for you to discover here, I am sure. When you explore the bazaar, do not forget to visit the money changer. I've done that already. Let's ask about Raja. Raja can be very stubborn at times. Just like his brother, after all, Rakesh. Perhaps we are a lot alike. Still, I wish I could convince him that vengeance will not bring Rishaka back, nor will war help anyone other than vultures and demons. Rishaka. Raja was always fond of Rishaka. He asked her to lead the peace mission, which is why he feels her loss to be his own fault. I, too, mourn my daughter, but I am not so foolish to think revenge on the Leopardmen will ease the loss. Raja prefers to drown his sorrows in blood, Krisha. Vengeance. Raja would have all Tarna rise up against the Leopard Men in order to punish them for daring to attack the peace mission.
There is no real proof it was the Leopard Men who actually ambushed the peace mission. Only vague talk of claws and magic.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like how the spear was stolen, doesn't it? Spear. The spear is somehow the key to the Simbani war. If the spear were returned to the Simbani, then perhaps the Liban will speak of peace. I am asking you to find the spear, my friend. If the Leopard Men do not have it, it will be very difficult to regain, but I know that you can do it.
The Leopard Men village is hidden by strong magic. You'll need the aid of a Leopard Man in order to find the village.
Maybe I shouldn't be killing them all the time, huh?
Rakesh, my injured hind leg pains me greatly. It is difficult to walk upon it now.
Rakesh, I believe the demon wizard who injured your leg may still have some link to you through it, and is causing you this pain. If the demon wizard is linked to you still, he may be watching your actions.
Fortunately, the Prince of Shapir cannot be so closely watched by the demon wizard.
Let us hope this is true.
Let's ask about magic.
Every time I try to use my magical powers to Farsi to detect the demons, the spells tend to be drawn eastward. If I allow it to move eastward, it is suddenly drawn away from me. It could be that a gate orb is absorbing my magic. A gate orb opens a gate between worlds, which would allow demons to cross into our world. It takes an incredible amount of magical energy to keep the world gate open. A gate orb absorbs magic to open the world gate. I do not dare use much magic to detect this orb, for it will only absorb my magic and will allow more demons to cross into this world.
Tell me about demons.
There are many types of demons. Some are mindless creatures of destruction, some are merely stupid, and some are very intelligent, capable of using magic. All demons thrive upon killing living things.
What do you know about what's to the east?
The Leopardman village is east of here, but my magic is drawn further east than where I believe the Leopardmen live. There is rumored to be a lost city somewhere far to the east. It is possible that is where my magic is drawn.
Krisha.
Whenever I leave my house, I feel as if I am being watched.
I too have the feeling that something is watching me when I leave this place.
My house is protected magically. If there is something watching and listening to us, we should be able to speak openly only here. Be careful, Prince, for things may be watching you as well.
Alright, well, let's say goodbye. You say goodbye.
Farewell, my friend.
May you enjoy Tarna.
Oh, I'm enjoying killing the stuff. Yes, I'm enjoying Tarna quite a lot. Alright, now we do have that gem of... leave, hero, leave, jeez. We do have that gem of the Guardian, so we can go up to the temple. Let's actually walk over here first, and then I'll save it. Because we might have some fun stuff to do in there. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Am I really only on the 8th video? Wow. This really is not a very long game. Again, it's another one of the complaints with it. Hey, I got a point. I love the sound of points. Hello, ladies. How you doing? You hear a deep voice echoing in your head.
Releaser of Darkness has returned.
Hi! The hoarse, low female voice again fills your head.
Has the Doom of Tarna brought the Gem of the Guardian?
The male voice responds.
The opener of the world gates does have the gem.
You hear the female voice once more.
Then he shall be judged.
Like a contest?
Hear me, your priestess, O Sekmet, mother of Tarna. There stands before you one who shall be judged. His soul shall be weighed against the feather of truth, and the future shall be revealed. Drink now, soul that shall be weighed. May you balance the feather of truth.
Oh, I'm sure I will. It'll be fine.
Oh, head bleeding,
cracked skull. Whoa, trippy dude. Feel yourself floating bodiless in this strange place. I think they laced your drink with LSD. A deep, strange voice speaks. Choose that which you were. That. The deep voice speaks again. You are aiding an old wizard to cast the ritual which will bind the rushing waters of a river and prevent the flooding of the village below. Suddenly the old mage clutches his heart and cannot speak. What do you do? Grab the old wizard's spellbook and continue the incantation. Oops. Oh, I guess that goes back to the question. Interesting. Help the old wizard, knowing that his life and wisdom are more important to you than the huts of a village. Finish the spell for the wizard, figuring that you will get to keep the spell book if he dies while you are saving the village. Do what you can to help the old wizard quickly, then try to complete the spell yourself in time to save the village. Watch the floodwaters flow past the barriers of the spell as the old man dies, while you ponder the ironies of the universe. Totally doing that one. The deep, strange voice speaks. Choose that which you are. I am a Mobius strip. That's what I am. I am infinite. You hear the voice again. You stand within a hall of mirrors, each mirror reflecting the image of the others. As the image is reflected on them in the mirrors, you see that each reflection of yourself is a little different. Suddenly, the images speak in your own voice. Touch me and become me. What do you do? Find the image which looks the strongest and toughest, and touch it. Look for the most beautiful image and reach out to embrace it. Close your eyes and choose an image by chance. Walk away from the mirrors, knowing that physical appearance is nothing more than vanity and illusion. Smash all of the mirrors with a rock because you really don't want to be reminded of how you look. Totally doing that one. You hear the voice and tone. Choose that which you will be. I will be the sword. You hear the voice again. 3 swords stand before you. One has a hilt of gold and jewels. One has a hilt of silver, strange runes engraved upon its blade. The third has a hilt of jet, and the blade is black. Choose. Choose the sword with the jeweled hilt. You do not take a sword. You take the sword with the black hilt. You take the sword with the silver hilt. You take all the swords. Thy soul has been weighed. Hi, Anubis. How's it going, buddy? Thy soul is not in balance with the truth. Ye have been judged. You are not worthy for the future to be revealed. Go! Oh, I wanted the truth to be revealed. You awaken and find yourself in your room. Alright. I was intentionally choosing bad results. So let's go ahead and restore. Let's go ahead and try that again. So, you want to choose things based on your class. We'll definitely want to choose the heart for the what I currently am if it gives me that option. Alright, let's do this thing again. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to be judged. Send in to judge. Oh, concussion again. Oh, brain leaking out onto floor. Oh, the pain. Alright, choose that which you were. I was a fighter, so we'll choose that one. The deep voice speaks again. The pharaoh of the country you now live in has called for a war against the country of your birth. You are ordered to serve as a leader in his army. What do you do? Take the position and serve your new country as an officer in the... you know what? Well, let's see. Pharaoh of the country you now live in has called for a war against the country of your birth. In order to serve... Okay. Take the position and serve your new country as an officer in the army. Refuse to fight your own former countrymen and leave the kingdom. Take the position in the army and try to make your battles as bloodless as possible by skillful use of strategy and tactics. Ask the pharaoh about the cause of this war and try to convince him that there is a peaceful alternative. Accept the position with zeal and look forward to getting revenge upon your former school teachers and all the other people you have never really liked in your homeland. Now, let's ask the Pharaoh about the cause of this war and try to convince him that there is a peaceful alternative. The deep, strange voice speaks, "Choose that which you are." Do I get the option of the heart? I do not. Alright, let's go with the yin and yang, I suppose. You hear the voice again. Otherwise, I might have to redo this, because I do want to choose the heart as paladin. You are called to a distant city to act as an impartial judge on a murder trial. When you arrive, you discover that the accused is an old friend from your childhood. What do you do? Tell the magistrate of the town that you cannot be a judge since you know the defendant. Take the position as judge so that you can help your friend now that he most needs you. Admit to the town magistrate that you are a friend of the accused and let him determine whether you should be the judge or not. Accept the position as judge so that you can make certain that your friend gets an honest trial and that true justice may be done. Accept the position as judge so that you can get even with your former best friend for marrying the girl of your dreams. This is actually an interesting one. This one I feel is still a little bit dishonest. I'm going to go with this one. Admit to the town magistrate. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to reload because I want the heart. I want to choose the heart. I thought I'd get that as like the final option or the middle option, but no. All right, we'll go with the heart one again. Because I think the icons you choose is, also determines whether you're in balance, so to speak. You're supposed to choose ones based on your class. But I kind of figured the heart would be middle or last option, being a paladin and all. And considering I was a fighter beforehand. So... Oh, my spine. Oh, there was a rock here. Oh, ow, the pain. Alright, let's choose the heart. This time, the deep voice speaks again. You are finally alone with the woman of your dreams. Before you can ask her to marry you, she tells you she is in love with your best friend. What do you do? Where's the murder option? Oh, no. Try to convince her that you will make a much better husband than your friend and that she should marry you. Out of your great love for her, you wish her happiness with her chosen husband and hope to remain friends with both of them. Tell her what a rotten, stinking, good-for-nothing louse your best friend is. Then tell her how much better you are and ask her to marry you. Look deeply within your soul and decide which is more important to you, the love of this woman or the enduring friendship of your best pal. Figuring that anyone who wants your best friend for a husband has got to be a real Twinkie, you go off looking for another chick. Oh, that's great. Let's see. This one and this one are probably the best choices for a paladin. I'll go with this. We'll go with the self-sacrificing one. Choose that which you are. I'll go with this one again. We're going to get the same question? Yes. Admit to the town magistrate that you are a friend of the accused and let him determine whether you should be judged or not. Or judge or not. Alright, let's go with the sword this time. Alright, that's the 3 ones. Do not take a sword. Thy soul has been weighed. Thou hast chosen thine own path, and by that path ye shall be judged. The first is that which was. The heart is the life, the blood, the soul of truth. It is the center of emotion, and the dance of the universe. With the heart within, compassion and understanding fill you. The second is that which is. The yin-yang is the union of opposites, the balance of the universe. It is the male and female. It is dark and light. You wrestle with your soul to attain this balance while you deal with a world of opposition. The third is that which will be. You have chosen your path and strive to attain the power you seek. You will hone your body to its greatest extent and face the future ready to fight. You are one with yourself and shall be what you have been. Your skills are in harmony with your nature. Yay! By your own actions, you have shown yourself to be compassionate and considerate of others. You are judged worthy. I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy!
Thou hast unleashed the darkness.
Hey, whoa, whoa! I did not. I did not do that thing of which you are accusing me.
You must walk a narrow path and bring back the light.
Okay. I've got a tinderbox, so that'll help.
Let the first part of thy path be guided by friendship. Thy feet already walk upon this path. 2 thou hast known before, 3 thou shalt free. 1 thou hast brought low, then helped to rise again. 1 shall stand thy rival and thy friend. The sword shall cross thy path, and bonds shall be cut asunder. Seek thou the least of guides, and lead thee to the depths of darkness. Now thou art opener of the way, and all thy heart has called shall draw near to thee. 2 shall stand, and 5 shall follow to face their greatest foe in a battle they cannot win. For thou must walk alone to free them all. Seek ye now the highest tower to find the door of darkness. Living stone shall block thy way when bridge thee to thy foe. Thou must lose thy greatest treasure ere thou canst drive the darkness through the door. This is that which might yet be. Thy path is thine own, to follow or not. Go forth now, bringer of the light.
Alright, so keep those in mind as we continue the game and encounter some individuals. Let's go ahead and take a look down at the restaurant. Aha, yes. This is what I want. There are 2 empty cushions here. I think these are all people that we've looked at before. See an elderly woman happily eating her meal. Let's go ahead and sit down.
Good day, he who seeks peace. The survivor of the peace mission, Khatib Makaram, will honor this inn with his presence. Do not be alarmed by Khatib's appearance, for he has been through much suffering.
Well, let's go ahead and say hello. Hello, lady. You greet the welcome woman.
Marhaba, Effendi. You are most welcome here, he who is polite.
Well, let's go ahead and flirt.
It is said that actions speak louder than words, but I fear I would become deaf if I tested you upon that.
Same thing. Let's go ahead and order a meal. You order a meal.
I will bring your meal right out.
Ah, here he is. She just winked at me. That was great. That was great. You know, I have a nice comfortable bed. Never mind.
Here is your feast. May it please you.
This food looks strange, but it smells delicious. You pay the welcome woman for your meal.
Be welcome, and may you enjoy it.
And now we wait for her to slowly walk off. You enjoy your meal. It was very tasty, even if it was a bit strange. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. This man looks as if he has been seriously injured. Scars mark his face, and he seems to be missing an arm. Oh, wow. That is something. Greet. You greet the survivor.
Yes, hello. Do I know you?
Not exactly. Let's ask him about the peace mission.
Peace mission? No, I can't remember. There is so much I cannot remember. I was a wise man once. Now I can't remember. I was on a peace mission once. We were going to talk with someone. The leopard men. We were going to talk peace with them. I was trying to stop something. I needed to do something. I can't remember. We were in the jungle. It was dark. I think it was night. I was sleeping. Screams. Terrible screams. Claws tearing me. No, I don't want to remember.
Claws?
Claws slashing me, hurting me. I can't get away. I'm going to die. Glowing eyes trying to eat my soul away. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my soul. Please, save me, please.
Oh, shoot. Something else. Claws. Ah, God damn it. It was just the one screen. Alright, there we go.
She saved me. She fought the claws away. I just ran away from the claws. I don't want to die. I don't want to hurt. I don't want the claws to tear out my soul.
Tell me about your soul.
It didn't want to kill me. It wanted to hurt me. It wanted to scare me. It wanted my soul. It wanted me to die scared, to try to get away. It's eating my soul. No.
It?
I can't remember. I don't want to remember. It comes for me still. It wants the rest of my soul.
Was it Stephen King's It? No? Oh, okay. Another It. Okay, gotcha.
She saved me. She fought the claws away from me. Rishaka. She was Rishaka. She saved me. I must thank her for saving my life. She saved my life.
Screams, you say?
Screams. I hear screams. They're dying all around me. They're torn by the claws. They don't stop screaming. I hear their souls scream as they are eaten. Please, take away the screams. I don't want to hear them. We didn't find the Leopard Men village. There were 7 of us on a mission of peace. We were going. I heard their screams. I heard them die. Some fishermen found me. They were afraid of me. They ran from me. They called me demon.
Oh, that's just kind of rude. 7, you say?
7 went out on a peace mission. Rishaka was the leader. Tamba was the guide. 7 is my lucky number, I said. Ali brought the trade goods. Mishura of the Tamba people brought his magic. I picked them. I sent them to die. Tony, the young boy who wanted to see the jungle. I heard them all die.
Tell me about Demon.
I don't know how I got to the river. I think I went a little crazy. I was covered with blood. The fishermen were afraid of me. They ran away from the bloody demon they thought me to be. I don't remember. I was brought back to Tarna.
Peace, you say?
Peace. I cannot find peace. I do not sleep at night. The claws try to eat my soul at night. I was a man once. I was in charge of the peace mission. I had talked to Leopard Men before. We were looking for the Leopard Men village. The jungle kept watching us. Eyes. We kept seeing glowing eyes in the jungle. Eyes watching us in the jungle. Eyes. They watch me. They watch me here in Tarna. I see them at night.
Tell me about the Leopard Men.
Leopard Men, magic. They know magic, you know. They aren't really leopards. They become leopards. I saw them become leopards many years ago. I helped a young leopard man and he guided me to his village. I watched them become leopards. Leopards have claws, you know. They have sharp claws.
Yeah, so do demons. The survivor seems lost in his own nightmares.
Do not question him further. Khatib needs to rest now. He will be better soon.
The survivor no longer responds. Say goodbye. You say goodbye to the survivor. The survivor does not respond. Well, let's go to bed. And on that note, I think we'll call this an episode. In the next one, we'll see if our Dispel potions are ready. See you then, everyone.